everyone! Today we are going to solve the machine Meow from HackTheBox. So we are gonna connect using OpenVPN on our terminal. So to do that we are going to use the command sudo I have to change to downloads because it's there that my VPN is. So to connect using VPN, we are going to use the following command: sudo OpenVPN OpenVPN, and now the name of our VPN file. Because we are doing start point, our name file, it will be starting point and your name. In my case it's So Batista. So enter, you enter your password and you will see this on your terminal. I will open another tab. Zoom in this. Okay. Now let me refresh this and see if this turns green. So this is green and this means that our connection is good. So we just have to spawn our machine. Okay, this can take a while. Let me just take this out. And we can now begin by answering our questions. So, task 1. What does the acronym VM stand for? So, VM stands for virtual machine. Virtual machine, it's basically a virtual computer inside of your computer. So, our answer is virtual machine. Next question, task 2. What tool do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands via the command line, such as the one to start our VPN connection? It's also known as a console or shell, so the answer is terminal. Basically, the terminal will take the commands that you insert and will pass that commands to the computer's operating system to run those commands. Okay, task 3. What service do we use to form our VPN connection into HTTP Labs? So the command that we use, it's the command that I showed you here. So it's OpenVPN. Task 4. What tool do we use to test our connection to the target with an ICMP echo request? That tool is ping. So ping is used, for instance, to determine the status of the network. So if you go to your terminal and use ping and your IP address, so you will ping your IP address. By receiving this, you can see that our IP address is connected and reachable. So our answer is ping. Task 5. What is the name of the most common tool for finding open ports on a target? The name of that tool is Nmap. And Nmap will basically find live hosts on a network and perform port scanning. So with this tool you can know what ports are open and what services those ports are running. So Nmap. And if you go to your terminal and perform an Nmap scan, you will see what ports are open in this IP. So it can take a while. By the way, this switch will gonna tell us what OS is the port using, the version detection, script scanning, and trace route. Okay, so now we have our results, and as you can see, the port that is open is 23 and the service is Telnet. So Telnet is commonly used by terminal emulation programs that allow you to log into remote hosts. So that is what we are gonna use to perform a connection to a remote host. But let me just show you this. What service do we identify on port 23 TCP during our scans? It's Telnet. So, task 7. What username is able to log into the target over Telnet with a blank password? If you enter on Google, most used usernames on Telnet, you will see that root, admin, user are the most usernames that are used on Telnet. So we are going to try root because it's the first one. So let me just show you my search. Sorry, here it is. This is my search, and as you can see, the most common username that is used on Telnet is root. So we are going to try root, but we know already that root is the right answer, so we are going to perform a Telnet connection. So Telnet, and we are going to enter our IP address. So you have to wait a minute. So here you have to enter the username, and we know that the username is root. And you have to wait, and as you can see, no password is needed. Okay. Now we have to list the contents in this system. So to do that, we can use alias. So we know that the contents is flag.txt and snap. But we already know that we want the flag.txt. So to open this file, we use cat and the name of the file. And here it is, our flag. And it's the right flag.